What are the pros of having a small dick? Easier to hide erections. Tuck it under your waistband. But what if it doesn't reach? Sag your pants till it does lull. Excuse me, the tip of your penis is peeking up above your belt. Just draw a smiley face on it and call it your pet rat. Makes your hands look bigger. As someone with small hands to begin with, my dick makes them look massive. Uncle Jack. OMG. OMG, nobody look. Nobody look. Hashtag nobody look. Doesn't touch the toilet water. Can confirm. Pitter patter. Is this where the dicks hang out? Eyes on your own work there, super chieftain. You can shove it nuts deep in any hole without hurting someone. Skeleton key. Oh yeah. The nightingales would like to have a word lamau. That's not quite what I was thinking of. Makes your hands look bigger, and you know what they say about guys with big hands. The dick paradoxon. The paradox. Paracox. The paradix in those hands. If you sit down to take a shit and it hits the water, you know there's definitely a problem with the toilet. A while back I moved from the newer side of town to the side of town that was built 40 years ago. Of course things have been updated along the way, but let me tell you. The water level in these older toilets is way too damn high. Here I am humbled by my non-dick having privilege. Oh, the problems you never even know exist for other people. Can't easily get caught in ceiling fan. Some URL. WTF did I just fucking read? But I'm gonna go now. Some high school student's creative writing assignment. More blood for your first head. Did you know that an erect penis contains more blood than a rabbit? Please stop effing the rabbits and leave this PetSmart. Sir, this is a Wendy's. It's okay, this is the internet. You can say fuck. No need to pick a pant leg to tuck it into. And no discomfort when it eventually erects when the no reason boner comes. This song is about a problem that I have. Frequently. There are three kind of erections. Penis, what's going on out there? Can I see? Dude, it's a funeral. Penis, can I see? It's easier for your partner to give a great blowjob. My first reaction to both top comments are, and not just that hole. Sometimes I see these huge guys in porn and they're not even halfway inside her. That's just sad. I mean, he might be halfway in, but she's all the way full. There are some positions that keep their pelvises rather far apart, so there's a minimum length of dick that can get any penetration in that position. Most of those positions aren't particularly comfortable, but they look good for the camera, or add to the variety of the movie. As a female, makes it easier to give satisfying blowjobs, can go at it longer with no chafing. I didn't know chafing down there was a thing until I was with a big dick dude, and goddamn, it hurt like hell. It's like the gates closed up. Big dicks tend to rub my perineum raw, especially if they are rappoed, if doing in position but doggy. With the same can of paint you can cover a bike a lot better than a transport truck. If you are an actor, it's easier to cry on cue. EMOTIONALBAMAGE. What the hell, it's a Stephen E. reference. This is so good. Whenever life gets you down, has you wearing a frown, and the gravy train has left you be 555. Never having the urge to be that guy who takes his dick out at parties. Edit, to those saying that they still get their dicks out regardless, I wouldn't call that a victory for Team Small Dick. You're still that guy with his dick out at a party. That's where you're wrong, kid. Delete it. Like an acorn glued to dot my torso, Bob. I laughed so hard it woke my wife up, thank you. Ancient Romans and Greeks made their statues with small dicks because large dicks were a sign of an uncivilized brute. It's not small, it's educated. Saw a line of Japanese condoms that came in 3 sizes, each with a different animal in the packet: jumbo, elephant, huge, horse, and smart size, eagle. Yes, I'm a genius. Gonna start my own Mensa. Having a small dick is like driving a Honda Civic. Sure, some of your friends will make fun of you, but it's efficient, reliable, and you can park it literally anywhere, and that's what women really want. Wait, people are making fun of my Civic? Today sucks. Stand strong, bro. People who poke fun at Civics are doing it because they are secretly jealous. Be proud of what you got. Love Civics. Hate Civics with a fart can, 8 inches spoiler, and stickers for upgrades. Each sticker adds 5 horsepower. You can use it to press that little reset button on the back of your Wi-Fi router. Linus Tech Tips. Just the tip. Well, it isn't called Linus Tech Shafts. Wait, what? You could walk into a wall with a hard-on and break your nose. I got belly protection. I call that a dicky-doo. My belly sticks out further than my dicky-doo. If this isn't the reference. Some URL. Damn. Never having to see it because I'm fat. Is that a pro or a con? Yes. You can fuck like a sewing machine. Wah papa 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 papa. It's not small, it's anal friendly. Edit, lol at all the comments telling me I'm wrong in some way. It's a reference to a meme I saw a while back. Also, this is now the most upvoted thing I've put on Reddit. A friend of mine told me that the only time a guy will convince a girl that his dick's small is when he's trying to get anal. Trust me, it's not even gonna touch the sides. You've taken dumps much bigger. It's never going to touch the underside of a public toilet seat. Not with that attitude. I'ma ask a question since I haven't ever really been presented the chance to ask in an appropriate setting. If you go from micropenis thimble when flaccid to 5.5 inches erect, that's not medically a problem, is it? That's just being a grower? Grower, and it's normal. Normal, yet not enviable. I was always jealous of the guys whose peen was pretty much the same size flaccid. Way better for the gym locker room. I 100% prefer when a guy is a grower. I don't have a body part that can grow like that, so it's magical every time. It's so fascinating to see it grow. I'd for a man, but my ex of 4 years was really big down there. Rough sex would put me in tears and my sex life was just generally unsatisfactory. I met my now fiancé shortly after we broke up, and I still remember how nervous I was hooking up with him because I thought my ex having a larger penis would affect the amount of pleasure we both would have. It didn't. My fiancé is below average but has given me the best sex of my life. I wouldn't trade his horn lil prick for anything, much less a big cock. Shortly after my now fiancé, shortly after we broke up. I heard once on some infomercials that there are some porn stars. Not that that's what I'm going yourself. That some prefer small toys over larger ones on the supposed fact that they can hit the G-spot a hell of a lot better. And for a woman that says she enjoys what her fiancé has. Can you confirm this theory? You'll never have to worry about hurting her when you bottom out, and she won't gag when she takes it all in. Won't gag. She still has a nose. It's only 3 inches but it smells like a foot. This is the funniest thing I've seen in months. It comes with a big truck. Guess I missed the memo. You only get the truck if you've displayed your provisions in DMs to people. Gotta keep the fakers out of the big truck crew, you know? PM to you. You can send the keys to my office. More pleasant to suck. Most women don't want to gag on your dick. Removed. There are size queens, for real, and size queens, in their feverish imagination. No idea which one she is. It's the uvula. When I heard WAP for the first time, I also was like, come on Cardi, it's called a uvula, but then I realized that didn't rhyme and I was dumb. So it's a girl house. This might sound weird, but I'm someone who actually prefers my partner's dick, if they have one, to be small. It's much easier to give head that way. And it also seems more pleasurable for both parties in my opinion. Look at the size of sex toys made by women for women. They usually aren't very big. In my experience, The only issue in having a partner on the smaller side is that they're often incredibly insecure. Sex is so much more than penetration, and penetration is so much more than size. Get good at oral, and make your partner getting off a priority, and the vast majority of women are going to think you're a good lover. We hear this a lot, but it's very hard for us to accept it as fact. Because as much as we hear this from most, girls, we also hear other girls talking about someone having a small dick, or saying small dicks suck, and that shit sticks with you if you have any existing insecurity. Gorillas won't feel threatened by you. I was like, at what point in my life would I get my dick out for a gorilla? But then I remembered Harambe, gorilla. What part of never forget was unclear to you, son?